Hello, guys, and welcome back to Chelsea's Away. I mean, uh, I feel a whole lot done by. I feel very, very sad. I feel very bad this morning. The last three games it's been a shambolic performance, and honestly speaking, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Maresca needs to change a whole lot of things. Maresca, he really needs to change a whole lot of things. I do not appreciate the way Maresca does things. Um, Let me not bore you with too much of my thoughts. Let's just dive in straight into the thick of things and how things panned out. First, first our frustration and the decisive moment. The first 3-4 minutes we had chances that we could have converted, and I mean the game would have could have gone a different way, but it was I don't know. It has gone the way it is, and I hope that's for the best. I mean, we went into Old Trafford hoping we could get a big performance after the Champions League results, but the first half was just frustrating. We started okay, had some moments, and the goal just didn't come. A moment of, should I say, individual brilliance or lapses in concentration, depending on however you want to look at it. Brian Mbuemo cutting up for the goal, and Sanchez doing what Sanchez does best, and it was a red card. And after then, everything just changed. Man U went 2 goals up. The rest is history. After that, I think immediately after those 2 goals, Man United, they settled in, they sat a bit deeper, and then they were always looking to hit us on the counter. We just struggled to break them down. We had possessions, we felt a bit settled possession for a large part of the first half. The chances just weren't falling our way, and the final ball was often lacking, honestly, that first half. And all thanks to Santos, who at least helped us gain the numerical advantage back when Casemiro was red carded, and then it became 10-man all. The second half, I don't know, however, or whatever you want to say, it was a different story. Maresca must have said something to the guys at the halftime in the dressing room, because we came out with a completely different intensity. I was a bit happy the way we played the second half. We pushed, we pressed, and we created so many opportunities in the second half. And all thanks to Rhys James and what's his name, Trevor Chalobah, who came through and pulling us a goal back. And then you have João Pedro, who was trying to do his thing, trying to walk all alone. It's very difficult when you have like 4 players on a single man. It was very, very difficult. We had 2 or 3 clear-cut chances that, on another day we absolutely bury, but it just wasn't what it's supposed to be. I am honestly not going to waste much time on this video, because I feel a little bad. I was unable to drop my match reaction immediately after the matches, because I felt bad. I felt like the same thing that happened to us on Saturday last week, it happened on Wednesday, and then it happened again on Saturday, which was yesterday. This is not just where I want to be. I don't want to be in this situation. We almost had our 3 points last week against Brentford at the dying minutes. Just few seconds, and we let it all go. Against Bayern also, shambolic defensive error. If you look at my page, you would notice I did not even post the match reaction, because I felt very, very bad. And I'm going to use this opportunity to apologize to my fans the fact that I did not drop my match reaction and my match rating for the match against Bayern Munich on Wednesday. So I felt very bad. I felt like the same thing I complained, Maresca sticking his neck and wanting to go with the same toast in Adarabia. You had you had Wesley Fofana. You could have played Wesley because you know this Bayern people, they are going to want to come at you with everything that they have. Tosin is not that kind of a player who would always track back. When it comes to pace, Tosin does not have pace. Why do you keep playing this guy when you have players who could actually play that place better of how he does? But he still insists going that way. And then for your wingers, you only had Pedro Neto on the field on Wednesday. Yesterday you had a red card. Yeah, I can say okay, it was fine you taking off one player and then bringing in a goalkeeper. But why taking off two attacking minded players and then bringing in a goalkeeper and a defender? Why? What are you aiming at? You took off Pedro Neto, you took off Estava Williams, you brought in your goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen, and you're bringing in Tosin Adarabioyo. Why? This is just not what I want. So straight up to my match ratings, Enzo Fernandez. I mean, he worked tirelessly yesterday, same as Caicedo, who worked endlessly and tirelessly yesterday. So for Enzo Fernandez, I'll be rating him 7/10. For Caicedo, I'll be rating him 7/10 also. And to the defense, I'm going to be rating Trevor Chalobah 8/10. The fact that the 2 goals we considered wasn't his fault, and then he also came through for scoring a goal for us, pulling us a goal back. Reece James also, I'm going to be rating him 8/10. I mean, Reece James was absolutely immense for us yesterday. Although he had 1 or 2 chances where he almost put us in a very dangerous situation, but I'm going to rate him 8/10 because his pinpoint crosses were just out of this world. And to the attackers, I mean, I'm not going to say attackers. I'm just going to say to the attack, which was only João Pedro, because Estava Williams and Pedro Neto only played not up to 6 minutes of the game. I mean, it's a very, very tough and very shambolic one for me as a Chelsea fan and for our team. And so for my final thoughts, honestly, this feels like a missed opportunity because I was 100% guaranteed that I was going to beat Manchester United that yesterday. But it just happened the way it is. And to have also dominated the second half, created so many chances and came out with 0 points. I mean, it's hard to take. And honestly, this highlights our ongoing struggles and converting chances and finding the constant cutting edge. It also shows that the step up against top teams in the Premier League requires absolute ruthlessness. We need to be ruthless against big teams this season. We didn't have it our way yesterday, but from our next match, I think we're playing Liverpool. Our next match, we need to be ruthless. Whatever chance that we have, we need to convert immediately. We need to be ruthless in front of goal. Honestly, this is what we need. It's a tough lesson to learn, especially coming after the Champions League defeat, like I said earlier, against Bayern Munich. We need to dust ourselves off quickly. I mean, as quickly as we can, because the fixtures keep coming thick and fast, and we can't just let this dampen our season. We can't let this dampen our spirit. But we can absolutely learn from it. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who is your man of the match, and was it a fair result on Chelsea's side? Drop your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. And also, guys, please subscribe to the channel. I mean, you liking and subscribing would push me to want to create more content for you guys. And until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.